She Hides Behind by Black Swan. What a killer song. CVT guitar lesson for Kevin. Kevin, you wanted the whole song minus the solo? Hey man, I get it. I know who's playing the solo. Tuning on this is flat. And the intro, 1 second in, we have on the A string, 6-5-3, 5E, 5-3A, half step bend. Quick open A thrown in there. And then an octave up thing, kind of sort of like that. 8-7G. And then 7D, 7-5G. That's once you get through intro right there, you're done with that. It doesn't do that anymore. Section 1A, 3 seconds in, is this. Really cool rhythm. 2nd fret D and G twice. 2 open A's palm muted. Hit the chord. Open A palm muted twice again. So far it's. Then 5th fret D, G, and B. If that B is a little rough to get in there, don't sweat it because he does vibrato it, and it's not the primary notes he was going for in there was the 5th fret D and G. But and then 5th fret D, G, open A palm mute twice. 7D, open A palm mute twice. So that's up to there. 7th fret, D, G, and B, same thing, vibrato, rest, and then 7 D, G. Then you start the same, open A, palm mute twice, 7 D, 2 times, and then one time at the end. So leading into this part, which kind of wraps the section up. 8, slide to 7 on the D and G. Open A, palm mute once, and then 5th fret D and G. It's the 7th fret D and G. Sounds like this. And sometimes the stuff that gets lost in here is like when you have a 1 palm mute in a fast rhythm, like a 16th note thing, like this. That doesn't stand out. It passes so quick, but it's in there. What you hear is what we have. These little things. It repeats all that. 2nd time, no star. So you'll play it up to here. Right there, we're done. Then we'll go to 11 seconds. It'll be, and this is still part of the same section. I blended 2 guitars there because it worked. Palm mute open E once, and then play an F power chord. As that's ringing, play the open B and the 2nd fret off the G. So. And then he throws in the filler riff. 3, slide to 6 on the A. You're already going to be there. Go to the 5th fret, and then palm mute 5E. Do this shift like a 5E, A, E, and then 3A. But palm mute the 5th fret on the E though. So it's. Use whatever fingering you want there, but. Anyways, that finishes up that section. Then it goes back. 13 seconds in, plays it all the same. 24 seconds in, this is the part I introed the lesson with. And it's almost sounds like Motley, doesn't it? It's a G power chord to an A, sliding. 3, 5 E, A, slide to 5, 7. Palm mute the root note twice, then hit the chord. Palm mute the root 3 times, hit the chord. Palm mute the root note twice, hit the chord. Palm mute the root note once, hit the chord. So think of it as 2, 3, 2, 1 on your palm muted note. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let me see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. It's hard to say and play, but yeah, you have this. And there you have it. 2 times of that, and then he hits a. It's a standard F major chord. 3, 2, 1, 1. D through B. To a G. Same chord, whole step higher. And then back to this riff. Then you start the whole thing over again, I believe. Yep, 2 times through, second time no star. Well, the star so happens to be the G chord. So you'll end up going to the F, and then take that same chord and move it up to 6, 7, or 8. Let me see what that is. That is 8, 7, 6, 6. So it's a B flat. Or an A sharp, however you want to look at that. So you're going, and then down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Sounds like this. Into section 1C, 45 seconds in. These are all octaves. I think most of the parts are. 10A, 12G, we're muting the D. Go 5 times. 9th and 11th. Once, and then 1, 2, 3. So, top of page 3. 3 count on 5 and 7. 3 and 5, 6 times. 5, 7, once, and then 1, 2, 3. So, A power chord, open 2 AD to 3E, right back to the A power chord. That's how that part finishes. Well, you have double dots. You go back and play it again. And then at 56 seconds, right, this is how they wrap the section up. Open E, 2nd fret, A and D barred, 4G and 5B. It's a big E chord is what it is. Now what you'll do, you go from that and then lift your 3rd finger off to where it's covering the 2nd fret of the G as well. Because you're going to be barring it. It's already covered, so. Yeah. 6 slide 5A, 5E, 5 3A. There you have it. And whatever fingers you want, and that's fine. Actually, vibrato that. Section 1D, a minute 1 in, it goes. So, let me explain what happens here. It's full A major minus the open high E string. So open A, 2nd fret, D, G, and B. So I would just bar that 2 times. The regular D major, 2, 3, 2 open from the high E string up. Then go to 3rd fret A, half step bend, so to an A5 power chord, so, and then bend the 3E a half step, and then A, D, and then down, up, 2 times, 2nd time no star. Goes to a G major, down, up on the end. And then right back to AAD, so it's like the beginning. And then, okay, on this part, you'll strum the D, palm mute the open D string twice, and then go D major, the last 3 strings, to D suspended, 2, 3, 3, 3 times. You'll hear it in there, it's pretty prominent. And then 8, 10, 10, A, D, and G. Hit it again, and then slide over, strum the 3, 5, 5 twice, and slide up to 10, 12, 12, but strum it. Down, 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 up, down, up. have it. Then you hit some repeats, quite a few. Section 2A, 2 minutes 32 seconds in. I think this is solo or leading right into solo. I know this is behind the solo as well, though. Oops. I think that's it. Yeah, really cool chords. You're going to like this. So go 7, 9, D, and G. Kind of sounds Dawkinish, but when you just play this part. Strum, strum, palm mute the open A twice. Strum, open A once. That's the beat for each of these chords. So. There it is. And then 7, 10, do the same thing. 9, 12, same thing. 10, 14, same thing. So I don't know if you've used those chords before. I know you've done these, but this and this succession. So really cool. But anyways, it goes 4 times. 4th time no star. The star is the last chord, the 10, 14. Instead of that, you will go 5, 7, 7, 7, A, D, G, B. That's a D major chord. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 7, 2 twice. Right back to the D chord. So, oh wait. There you have it. It's the equivalent of going. Bed played up here. All right, section 2B, 257. This is really cool too. Is this part of the solo still? 257. Hold on here. Here it is. Kinda. Very cool groove. 5-8 E, 5-7 A, vibrato rest. Not a big rest, but and then 5D, and then 5-7 GD. So open A, palm mute 3 times, 5 G and B to 7D vibrato rest. Oops. So it's next one starts the same way, ends with a different chord. 10th fret D and G instead of what we did last time. So we have 2 times, 2nd time no star. And then 7th fret instead of the 10th. That's the only difference. Then repeat it again, section 2B up to the star. So then you have this different rhythm. 7A, open E, palm mute twice. Repeat it, but with a 5A, and then do it all again. And then 7-5-7 ADA vibrato. So, oops. Then, kind of start it again. Half of it, and then go 7A, open E, once palm muted, and then 3-5-7 on the E, and then 5-7-5 AEA. So that's how that pivots back and forth. 2 times, 2nd time no star, and then you'll end with this. So chromatically moving power chords up the neck, starting from a E position, the lowest you can go. From there you just move a half step at a time. The only time you speed up is here. Right here. 4 and 5. Right here. 11, 12 at the end as well. They're sped up a little bit there. Da, 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 da. You're doing that twice over those chords. All right, that's pretty much it. You've got section 1A, one time. Don't play the 11-second spot in there. Instead, go. So F power chord, first fret E, third fret A, 3 times. And then the D power, or D, open, 2, 3, A through B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, this is a cool ending the way they do this. At 439, it goes like this. So A power chord twice, open A and 2D to a 3E. Do that 3 times. And then the power chord, 3rd fret once. So top of page 5, power chord once, 3A, power chord once, 3E. And then twice, 3, twice, 3, once. So it's anyway, killer song, man. Appreciate it. You got another one coming, but there may be 1 or 2 in between before you get to that. But thanks, Kevin. Appreciate you, man.